Hello children, welcome to Standard 8 Maths class. Let us continue with our chapter Perimeter and Area. In our last class, we had seen various formulae of different shapes. Like rectangle, area is length into breadth, whereas perimeter is twice length plus breadth. For square, area is side square plus but perimeter is 4 multiplied by side. So we had seen all this formulae in our last class. In our today's class, let us solve some problem based on this formula. Let us start with the problems. Now here is a house in a rectangle EFGH and there is a lawn around the house which is shown by green part, and the total area of house plus lawn is ABCD. Rectangle ABCD. So we have to find the area of the lawn. That means we have to find area of only the green part. So how do we do that? It is very simple. If we find area of rectangle ABCD, the outer rectangle, and we find the area of the inner rectangle EFGH, and we subtract ABCD minus EFGH, that is, we subtract the yellow rectangle from the entire ABCD rectangle, then we will get area of the lawn. We already know dimensions of the bigger rectangle, that is BC is 20 meters and length is 25 meters. So let us find area of rectangle ABCD, the outer rectangle first. Length into breadth, that would be 25 multiplied by 20, and answer would be 500 square meter. Now let us find area of the inner EFGH. But to find area of inner EFGH, we need its dimensions. We know that CD is 25 and here lawn is 2 meters wide. This side also lawn is 2 meters wide. So if we subtract this 2 and this 2 from 25, we will get the length of GH. So hence length would be 25, that is CD, minus 2 to the right of H and 2 to the left of G. So minus 4. So answer is 21 meter. Similarly, we know BC is 20. So if we subtract this 2 and these 2 meters from the BC, then we will get measure of FH. So breadth will be equal to 20 minus 2 minus 2 and answer is 16 meters. So now we can easily find area of EFGH as length into breadth, that is 21 into 16 meters, and our answer would be 336 square meters. So now we know area of the outer rectangle, we know area of the inner rectangle, we just subtracted to find the area of lawn. So that would be 164 square meter, and here is our answer. Similar problem is given in our exercise 11.1, but here we have to find the cost of painting the wall as shown at cost of rupees 15 per square meter. So we need to remove the area of window from the area of wall so that we know the area of wall to be painted. Correct? The total area of the wall can easily be found out because 7 multiplied by 5, length into breadth. And also window is 2 meters into 1.5 meters. So this area also can be easily found out. So area of the wall minus area of the window will give us area to be painted. Once we know area to be painted, we can easily find the cost by multiplying it with 15 rupees. So area of the wall will be equal to 7 5 is 35 square meter, and area of window will be is equal to 3 square meter. So area to be painted is entire wall minus window because we don't want to paint the window. So that will be 32 square meter. Now we know cost of painting 1 square meter is 15 rupees. So cost of painting the wall, that is 32 square meter, is 480. Very simple question. Here is another problem. Perimeter of a square is 20 centimeter. Find its area. Now to find area, we know that formula is side multiplied by side. So we need to know side to find area of a square. So to find area of a square, side of a square, we can use formula of perimeter because perimeter is also given. So 4s, perimeter is 4 into side equal to 20. Hence we get side is 5. Once we know that side is 5, we can use formula side square to get 25 square centimeter is the area of the square. So here we have used two formulas. One is perimeter of square to find the side, and then we have used area equal to side square. Now here the floor of a hall is 20 meters long and 50 meters wide. Find the number of tiles required to cover floor if dimension of one tile is 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter. There is a floor of a hall which is 20 meters wide and 15 meters wide breadth. And one tile area is given by 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter. So if we find area of the entire floor and area of the entire tile and divide the floor by tiles, area of tiles, we will know number of tiles in it. So let's begin with finding area of the wall floor. So floor length is 20 meters, breadth is 15 meters. So area of floor will be equal to length into breadth, which is 15 to the 30, so 300 square meters. But remember that the area of the tile is given in centimeters, so we will need to either change one of the units so that both the units are same. So now in here we have kept meters as it is, and we have converted 20 centimeter into meters, but you can do it the other way around also, that you can convert square meter to square centimeter also. Okay, so 20 centimeters, 0.2 meters would be length of the tile, and 0.1 meter, because we are dividing 20 by 100. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 20 meter will be is equal to, so 20 centimeter will be is equal to 20 divided by 100 meters, correct? So area of the tile, we can find out area of tile will be equal to length multiplied by breadth, which is 0.2 multiplied by 0.1, which is 0.02 square meter area. So now number of tiles will be area of floor upon area of tiles. So we multiply it by 100 so that we keep it as, we remove the decimal point. So 2 ones are, 2 15s are, and 15,000 would be the number of tiles. Now this problem can also be done by converting this into square centimeter and keeping this 20 and 10 as it is. In that case, this will be equal to 300 multiplied by 10,000, because 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square, and this will be 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 30 legs. And here we will have 20 into 10, which is 200 square centimeters. So number of area of floor upon area of tiles will be 15,000. So answer comes same. So you can use either method, where you convert centimeters to meters or meters to centimeters and get the answer. Do not forget to write the final answer in whole sentence. 15,000 tiles are required to cover the floor. Now here find the area of a shaded portion in the given figure. So shaded portion is this part, correct? So it is again a simple problem. You can find the area of the outer rectangle. Find the area of the outer rectangle. Then you can find the area of the small rectangles and subtract it from the outer rectangle. So automatically this area will be subtracted and we will get area of the shaded portion. So area of the rectangle would be equal to 21 multiplied by 11 centimeter, length into breadth, 231 square centimeter. Now let us find area of the horizontal part, that is this one. The length will remain same, 21 into 1, correct? And the breadth will be 1 centimeter. So if you see this horizontal rectangle, the length will be 21 centimeter, breadth will be 1 centimeter. So that will be the horizontal part. If you see the vertical part, the length will be 11 centimeter, because that's the length of the rectangle, and breadth will be 1 centimeter. So area will be 11 into 1. And now if we see the one common square is taken in both the rectangles. So one square we will have to remove it. So that we have subtracted 1 into 1 centimeter. So hence the area of the path will be equal to 21 plus 11 minus 1. So that will come to 31 square centimeter. So area of the shaded portion will be area of the bigger rectangle, that is A1 minus A2. And hence we get 12 square centimeter as the area of the shaded portion. When you are doing this, please don't forget to subtract the square which is taken double in both the parts. So let us move on. Here we are having one square, and the four corners of the square are occupied by quarter of a circle, 4 quarters of a circle. One circle, if we divide it into 4 parts, you can observe that this particular part is here. Correct, this particular part. So 4 corners is occupied by 4 quarters of a circle. And we know that this is the radius is 3.5, this radius is 3.5. So the total side of the square is 3.5 plus 3.5, which is 7 centimeters. So first, as we always use the same step, first find the area of the outer bigger shape. So let us find area of the square. Square, the side is equal to 7 centimeters. So area will be side square, which is 49 centimeters square. Now the quarter of the circle, radius 3.5. Therefore, area of the 4 quarters of the circle would be pi r square, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 parts make one circle, and area of the circle is pi r square. So answer is 38.5 centimeters square. This is the area of all the quarters together, because we have taken it as a pi r square. So 38.5. So now area of the shaded part will be is equal to area of the square minus the entire circle, the 4 quarters together, which is entire circle. So 49 minus 38.5, and hence we get 10.5 as the area, 10.5 square centimeter. Okay, now let us look at this problem. In these, the outer shape is a circle. So first we will find area of the circle, and then we will find the area of the unshaded portion which is inside and subtract it from the circle. So we know that diameter of this circle is 12 centimeters. So the radius is 6 centimeter. And in here, area will be pi r square. So 22 upon 7 into 6 into 6, which is 36, correct? 6 into 6 and divide by 7. 7 5s are 35. So 1 is the remainder. So we take point, it becomes 10. 7 1s are 7. Remainder would be 3. So 30. And 7 4s are 28. So 5.14. That is what is taken over here. And answer after multiplication comes to 113.08 square centimeters. Now squares inside 2 centimeters is the side, so area would be side square, which is 4 centimeter. There are 2 such squares. Next is a triangle with base 3 centimeter, height 5 centimeter. So a formula is half base into height. Therefore half multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5, and answer would be 7.5 square centimeters. That is 15 upon 2, hence it is 7.5. And next is semicircle, diameter is 2.5, therefore radius would be 2.5 upon 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 is the remainder, so 10. So 2 5s are 10. After this we will find the area of semicircle, that is pi r square upon 2. Area of circle is pi r square, therefore semicircle it is pi r square upon 2. And we will do the calculations. This half is for this 2. So after calculation you will get answer is 2.45 square centimeter. Therefore area of the shaded portion will be equal to A1 minus 2 times A2, because there are 2 squares, minus A3 minus A4 and after calculation you will see that answer is 95.19 square meters, square centimeters, sorry. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Oh, this is a semicircle and we have to find a perimeter. We know that perimeter of a circle is equal to 2 pi r. Therefore, perimeter of semicircle will be equal to 2 pi r upon 2, which is pi r. So just substitute the radius and get the answer. So in here, area of perimeter of semicircle will be is equal to 2 pi r upon 2, which is 22 upon 7 into 21, because 2 will get cancelled, and answer is 66. This is very important because in combined figures you might need to find semicircle perimeter or area. Now in this figure we have to find the perimeter. So if you see, there are 3 4s over here, 4 4 4, 3 5s, 5 5 5, and 3 3s, 3 3 3. So 3 times 5, 3 times 4, 3 times 3, and hence the perimeter is 36 centimeter. The next problem that we can see over here is a square with a semicircle. See, we need to find a perimeter. So perimeter of semicircle, just now we had seen it is pi r. If you see, there is 2 pi r upon 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So pi r. So here the radius is 7 centimeter. So accordingly we will find out the perimeter. Perimeter of the figure will be equal to perimeter of the curved part, that is semicircle, plus perimeter of the 3 sides of the square that is given. So pi r plus 3 into 14, because there are 3 14s over here. So pi is 22 upon 7, r is all 7, plus 3 into 14. So that would be 22 plus 42, which is equal to 64 centimeters. So very simple. It's a combination of a semicircle and 3 parts of square. So let us go to the next problem. Oh, here we can see that for perimeter we do not require this. We only require the outer part. So 2 5s here, 2 5s here. So total 4 multiplied by 5. And 2 semicircles with diameter 7. So if diameter is 7, then radius is 3.5. That is divided by 2. So simple. 2 times perimeter of the semicircle plus sum of the 2 sides of the triangle, which are 5 centimeters. So there are 4 5s if you observe. So 4 multiplied by 5. And the area of the semicircle is pi r, and there are 2 semicircles. So 2 pi r. Substitute and get the answer. 2 gets cancelled, 7 gets cancelled. So answer is 44 square centimeters. Correct? 42 square centimeters, sorry. Next problem, let us move on to the next problem. The length of the rectangle is thrice its breadth. The area is given. Find the cost of fencing the field. Remember that fencing is perimeter. So to find perimeter, we need formula 4 into, since it's a rectangle, 2 times length plus breadth. So we need to know what is length, what is breadth, and that we can find using area of the rectangle, since area is given. So we know that length is 3 times the breadth. So let L be the length and B be the breadth. Therefore L will be equal to 3 times B, 3 times breadth. Okay, we know area, so we will use area formula. They use known to find unknown. We need to know length and breadth, so we will use the known quantity. So area is equal to length into breadth. Length is 3b. So let us substitute. Length is 3b. 7,500 equal to 3b. Length is given as 3b into b. So 7,500 upon 3 will be equal to b square. Now you can do cancellations. 3 1 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15 0 0. So 2,500 meters square. So square root of 25,000 is 50, correct? 25 square root is 5 and 2 zeros, so single zero by estimation method. And 50 meters is equal to breadth. We know length is 3 times b, so 3 times 50 is 150 meters. Perimeter of the field, now we can easily find out perimeter which is asked. So we will find 2 times length plus breadth and we get that perimeter is 400 meters. Once we know 400 meters, we can easily find the cost of fencing. For per meter, it is 10 rupees. Then for 400 meters, it is 400 multiplied by 10, which is rupees 4,000. So in our class today, children, we have used various formulas of rectangle, triangle. We also found perimeter of different shapes. So I hope you enjoyed learning. Have a nice day. Bye.